So we're going to welcome on stage Flora Nkuranga-Gaju. And Flora is the EVP Global Sales and Client Success at Chili Publish, a SaaS company where technology meets creativity, transforming design into smart, scalable content for every channel. She's originally from the Democratic Republic of Congo, and she's a proud mother of 3 daughters. She's built her career across Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and the USA, so she can tell us something about all the markets and the way they behave. Before joining Chili in 2018, she consulted for SaaS companies in emerging markets, and she was a founding member of Foxbone, pioneering in early voice over internet protocol. Am I saying that correctly? I hope that's good. Okay, I hope I am. She now leads the entire customer journey, turning every step into a growth engine. And that's exactly what she's going to be talking about with us today as well. She's going to talk about from Quota to Renewal, building a revenue org that actually works. Welcome to the stage, Flora.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Good tune. That's good. There you go. Take it away. Oh, yeah, you wanted a handheld. Wait, I'm going to give you number 1. There you go.
Good afternoon, SaaSiest. Super happy to be here. I am going to skip the introduction. Thank you, Daniel. You did a great job. Let me get there. This is what I do during my free time. I'm a mother of 3 daughters. Enough of that was said. So I literally am with Chili Publish for 7.5 years. Chili Publish is a forerunner in creative automation space. We take pride in serving some of the world's... Oh, wait, I think I'm going too fast here. Yeah, we take pride in serving some of the world's most recognized brands who use our platform, Chili Graphics, to enable global teams to produce, create, adapt design across any channel, ensuring speed, brand consistency, local relevance, and effortless scale. More of that during a break. I'm here to talk to you about the challenges that we faced. Actually, I was leading the post-sale journey until 2.5 years ago. As you all know, we all expected to grow faster. The higher freezes collide with the ambitious growth, so we really had to rethink how to run efficiently across the board. So I'm hoping today I can share with you some of the deal frictions that we actually eliminated, the time traps, and how we set up a revenue process that actually runs. Most importantly, I hope you can walk away with 3 biggest time traps and also a bit of inspiration on how to build a RevOps backbone that can increase visibility and ownership across the teams. So more on that later. Before starting anything, I actually work with sales leadership and account management leadership, tech support, to do a bit of an audit. I think it's very important every year that you sit down, you seek the bottom-up buy-in in redefining and challenging your own processes. So what we actually observed when we did a full audit of our sales and revenue operations, the results were quite eye-opening. We have been experiencing delays in speed to leave, stage aging, unclear next steps. We did see a lack of clarity and accountability. Pricing was very difficult. The enablement, just to echo the session before, we would launch product features without really enabling the customer-facing teams. So they would run into difficulties when demoing or working with a customer to adopt the functionality. The pricing wasn't transparent on the website, which meant that we had plenty of leads coming. to actually waste our time in the back and forth clarifying pricing questions. We didn't have tooling, consistent tooling in place. We had different systems, one for the client success, one for sales, one for marketing. Long story short, we experienced stalled growth because we were very much siloed. We didn't really look at it from a holistic perspective. So, yeah, maybe Jessica, if you could help broaden a bit. Thank you. So all of that literally meant that we were very inefficient. We were attracting the bad fit clients. We had a weak onboarding process for our own people and for the customers. We were definitely providing a poor experience, longer sales cycle. We had a huge pipeline. That meant nothing because most of those were just stalled. We didn't have next steps. We didn't know why they were ghosting us. So in the end, yeah, a lot of time was wasted. So our solution wasn't just one single change. I would say it was a set of coordinated fixes. We created a solution expert role. This expertise was actually pre-sales before. So we come from a world where we had a CSO, a VP client success, and now we have one leadership for revenue, and that same pre-sales resource is now doing also the post-sale enablement. So they were incentivized on net new revenue, and today they are incentivized on the global revenue, whether it comes from existing customers or new logos. So that was the first fix. That way they wouldn't be incentivized just to, close the bad fit guys, which will cost us churn down the line. Very important that you do work on the good fit customers from the get-go. You make sure there is technical approval. We have a system of lights. Green means fit. Orange means that it's a use case we can't really support, but okay, we can force it. Red means that not recommended to proceed with the demo. So they actually apply that with the sales already. So anything that is orangey or red require leadership approval. And then we actually took time to work on the enablement and onboarding. So very, very important that as leaders of revenue, you make sure that the teams are ready to pitch, the customer understand what it takes to get to value before the deal is closed. As I mentioned, we unify the leadership, so because of budget constraints and very ambitious growth targets, we unified accountability for both new ARR and expansion under one role called EVP. Today, clear ownership. So the account executive team is only responsible for signing new logos. We stopped distracting them with expansion, renewal, you name it. So right now, the only thing they have to do is sign new logos, and the account management team takes care of onboarding, renewal, churn prevention, and anything post-sales, really. We also decided, and this is working for us, to remove the costly relays between BDR to AE. So literally, we had a BDR team that would pre-qualify for the account executive team and book meetings. Then the AE will step in. There we go again, same discussion with the prospect, maybe a bit deeper. And the ROI was negative because AE were in a very comfortable position, sitting there waiting for BDRs to book meetings for them. So we got rid of the BDR organization. AE owned the full cycle. They qualified, they convert the MQL, they convert the SAL, they qualified the opportunities all the way to landing, winning them, or losing them. And anything else belonged to the post-sales team, so account management, tech support, and the enablement team. Last but not least, we did invest in revenue operations. Do not think twice. You don't need a senior director level. Even a media expert would help you, because this really turns opinions into data-backed decisions. So, one of the biggest changes that we made was really eliminating the unnecessary handoffs. As mentioned previously, inbound leads going through BDRs, AEs. We gave AE directly ownership. We actually introduced the SLA compliance dashboards, which meant that we just don't hope leads are handled quickly, but we want them to be handled within the SLA. And if the SLA is missed, it's actually creating alerts to the leadership. We revised our price model. It was just too complex to pitch. Any price model that takes more than 5 minutes to explain, ditch it. We actually hired an expert. It's a company. I'm happy to share with you the name afterwards. They help us really rethink the price book. And we also made that available on the website. So before you come and talk to us, you already know the starting point. So we are saving conversations around how much does it cost, what does it take to scale, and so on and so forth. So everything is really transparent. And we do have RevOps that monitors the compliance, which means that deals don't just get delayed, but they are handled quickly. We see that in the dashboard, and inefficiency, as I mentioned before, a hidden cost is something that we are getting better at. We also brought clarity to the roles. Like I said, you have different swim lanes for AEs, account managers, and we did introduce a handoff process that is seamless for the prospect, signing prospect, and the onboarding process is also clear to them right by the time they sign the deals. I already spoke about one leader across the Quota and Renewal. This is a critical intervention in the sense that we unified accountability, KPIs, incentives, very important. We revised our incentive plans as well. They are not conflicting at all. So we have the net new for AEs, we have the net retention, gross retention, NPS for the account management team. And we are keeping a close eye on not signing the bad fit customers. So, yeah, here I just wanted to share that dashboard are definitely the glue that hold everything together. It does improve ownership because I also introduced the AE dashboard. So every AE, when they log in, they look at their dashboard, they're like, oh, I've got X number of opportunity, X number of leads I need to convert, and I am this close or this far to my revenue quota. So it makes the one-on-one conversation as well much, much easier. We are also monitoring the onboarding health. Remember, success of the customers starts early on in their journey. So you want to know how much time does it take our customers to get to value and monitor. We do have a journey of the onboarding, every steps, whether kick-off date, the integration, oh, they are in UAT phase, oh, they are actually successful, they went live. So we want to see where do they get stuck most. We also look at the pipeline health through the dashboards. Obviously, revenue insight. This is just an example of the dashboard that we have. There you see that the first one literally puts forward the missed SLA on leads, the missed conversions, and the MQL that missed the conversion as well. So it's dashboard that are built in Salesforce. We did consolidate the sales and post-sales journey in Salesforce. We were using with PlanHat in the post-sales journey, Salesforce for sales. In the end, we had fragmented customer communications. We wanted to align everything. That's where the RevOps really comes in very handy turns opinion into operating rules. So I will show you our GTM tool chain. We do use ActiveCampaign for the marketing automation, Salesforce for opportunity management from existing customers and new customers. We recently implemented OneFlow. It's a collaborative tool which saves us loads of time. We do not have to send Word documents for contracting. It's all collaborative. We upload it, share it with the prospect or the customers. They can do amendment, comments, whatever in that. And you see the history. It's very easy. Once everything is approved, then it gets pushed to the signatory, assigned signatory people. So this means automation, consistency, visibility across the customer journey from lead gen to renewals, improved operations, and we also, the last one, Calendly. We used to book meetings with Outlook, and God knows it wasn't super efficient. So now our AE, AMs, and even the leadership can use Calendly. It gives access to your calendar. People book you up. It's far more efficient. So yeah, this is the backbone of our go-to-market engine. Then back to RevOps. Again, I just want to say that we struggle, like most of you, with data hygiene, missing quotas, SLAs. Revenue ops definitely became the nervous system of the entire revenue organization. Last but not least, very important, is training is essential. It doesn't matter how often you train your people. If it doesn't stick with the people, you're doing a poor job. Whatever launches, if you hire a new AM, a new AE, you need to make sure they understand your product, they understand your value, the business outcomes expected of your prospects. You want to get into role-playing with them, because assuming they would get there themselves is really a pitfall. So what we did here is that we certify our people before letting them quote. It's very important. We have an LMS where people go and train. Whenever we ship any product feature functionality, we also now make sure we equip our teams to talk about it and explain the why we did that, what value does it bring to the customer. Last but not least, we continue coaching them, so one-on-one sessions, review, making sure we are aligned when it comes to the messaging, the pricing, speaking the prospect language, and so on. So I am going to wrap up by encouraging you guys to always make sure the onboarding journey is clear to your prospect before you close the deal. That is going to shorten the onboarding period. Second, never let deals stall. Do an audit, identify where you are inefficient. It's not always because we are unable to sell, but it's because of the admin task, the time traps, the confusing price book, the lack of onboarding of your own people. They could be the best salespeople out there, but if they don't know how to pitch your product effectively, then it's inefficient. Last but not least, track what matters. The tooling won't do it itself. You need to identify what you need first and how do you want to establish those processes, and track really what matters to increase visibility, transparency, and accountability across the teams. So I want to leave you with three, I would say, takeaways. I have put together a playbook you can copy. It's actually something that talks about the SLA we put in place, the dashboard, playbooks, quick win action. You don't have to start from scratch. If that can help you get started tomorrow, next week, feel free to do so. That's it. Maybe I'll just go back, make sure you scan through this. Thank you. It was a pleasure speaking here, and I hope that was useful. Good on time.
Thank you, Flora.